The Eagles fly south this week, hoping to get back to the 500 mark. They get the Dolphins, whose only role continues to be that of potential spoiler. Predictions are waiting to jump out of the gate, but before we let them out, let's roll through a few stats. The only guy the Eagles have really been able to rely on for offense lately, Zach Ertz.
Wentz throws, caught for the touchdown. It's Zach Ertz.
Ertz had another big game last week, 12 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown. The problem has been they haven't been getting much production from any other receivers. ARCEGA-WHITESIDE was second in receiving yards last week with just 43. Eagles can't move the ball with consistency if Ertz is the only reliable target. Philly's injuries at wideout have affected Carson Wentz, obviously, who threw just one touchdown against 2 interceptions. And that's the stat Miami will likely rely on to stay in this game.
A 4th and 7th round pick, and that's a pick for Miami. Went through the hands, Ryan Lewis.
Turnovers have played a key role in both Miami's wins this year, and if Philly is still banged up on the outside, the Dolphins might be able to generate a few more that could alter the flow of the game. Still, even with limited options, you'd like to think this could be a get-right game for the Eagles' passing-o. Aside from that one pick, Miami had no real answers for Baker Mayfield last week, who put up over 300 yards, 3 TDs, and a passer rating close to 120 against them. And on the season, the Dolphins have allowed one of the highest passer ratings in the game, while also ranking near the bottom in passing yards per game allowed. So opportunity abounds for Wentz and company. But should they struggle through the air for any reason, turning to their run game, especially early on, would seem like a winning strategy.
Sanders making people miss.
Miles Sanders averaged over 5 yards a carry, but he only had 12 carries. Philly's ground game as a whole has been effective this season too, and the Dolphins' D is just as susceptible to giving up yards on the ground as they are through the air. Over 4.7 yards per carry on the year, second most rushing yards allowed per game, Nick Chubb and company just the latest to put up big ground numbers against them. So 2 teams coming off losses, one still has aspirations for postseason play, the other playing with little to lose, which can be dangerous. We've crunched enough numbers already, so let's turn it over to our predictions.
Wentz back on a firing end zone. He's got a completion, I think, waiting for a signal, and yes, there is a completion. ARCEGA-WHITESIDE.